From my standpoint as Chief Operating Officer of the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, I'm obviously very interested in techniques that could, in a very simple and easy way, make people more resilient before they get into the service, so that as they are exposed to the stressors of combat and other stressful events, that they're in a better position not to develop post-traumatic stress disorder. So in a very high level, it's a great way to make sure that our veterans don't suffer.
Welcome to the National Summit on Resilience, the Brain, and Meditation. Today we want to look at the research and the applications of TM to promote resilience, help overcome post-traumatic stress disorder, and other stresses among veterans, active duty personnel, cadets, and their families.
VA supported 3 clinical trials and 9 evaluation projects to study the effectiveness on meditation on PTSD. Today's summit, this summit, will shed more light on studies that have been performed, areas of promise, and opportunities for future study.
As a result of acute stress, overwhelming stress, traumatic stress, the fear center or amygdala of the brain lights up as it's supposed to do, but doesn't always settle back down. And when that happens, the fear center is on constant alert. Hypervigilance, it's called, and you see threats everywhere where threats are not. But the deeper rest of transcendental meditation can restore balance to the functioning of the brain. Using brain imaging technology, like fMRI, you can actually see the amygdala cool down and its surrounding subcortical structure, surrounding basal ganglia, and you can see a reactivation and restoration of blood flow and metabolic balance to the brain, something that didn't happen or doesn't necessarily happen for somebody even after months and months of regular sleep and rest.
The TM effect is a resilience effect. And resilience is known to be the opposite of post-traumatic stress, which is why we're so very interested in it. The scores on the dispositional resilience scale indicate a very large increase in resilience for the TM group in only 2 months.
As the year progressed, I began noticing changes within the Transcendental Meditation platoon. They were not having difficulty staying awake during study hours or throughout the day in class. Their uniforms were pristine, their discipline and morale high, much higher than the average platoon. This was no mere coincidence.
There's no doubt in my mind that Transcendental Meditation makes a difference and has made a difference in my life more incredible than I had initially expected. With a larger workload than the average college student and the everyday stressors of college life, I was better able to cope with the stress and manage my work, allowing me to have an outstanding semester. Having seen my own results, I plan on taking TM with me after college in all my future actions and endeavors.
Resilience is often described as a personal quality that predisposes individuals to bounce back in the face of loss or stress. Resilient leaders, however, do more than bounce back. They bounce forward. Bouncing forward to arm your students with a tool that shall prepare them to overcome anxiety, depression, drug dependence, maintain balance within the family, and overcome the possibility of PTS is what President Schneider has accomplished.
It's a very simple idea, gang. If we can get them to have this tool before they go into battle, they'll be able to handle their own personal stress better, which means their troops will appreciate that from their leaders better. And then when they can come back home, perhaps they will be more resilient as well. So we're looking forward to tracking these students through their entire career and see if that can happen. That is our goal.